Hi folks, in this quick tutorial we're going to take a look at the basics of the Windows 7 desktop environment. As you can see on the left hand side, we have a whole bunch of default icons which are linking to applications currently stored on the machine. But in the top left hand corner we do have your recycle bin. Now this is obviously where items that we've removed from the desktop and our drives actually they find themselves once we delete them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find this particular document here, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to delete, and we'll find that will, once I've got that confirmation, that's going to sit in the recycle bin. Now it's still there. The reason being is that until you empty your recycle bin, you can always restore the items within it. So if you do find yourself deleting a file or a folder, it's not necessarily lost. You can always go back into the recycle bin and just make sure it's there. So if I was to click this one, I can restore this item and I can pop it back where I found it. Alternatively, you can remove all of the items from your recycle bin, and that's good practice once you've double checked that you don't actually need those particular documents anymore. Now, one of the other items within the desktop is your taskbar, and one of the key pieces of the taskbar is the fact it gives you automatic access to some of your key applications. You can always drag and drop applications either from the desktop onto the taskbar, or indeed you can find them from the Windows main menu. Go to all programs, find the applications that you use on a routine basis, and let's see if I can pop down here and see if we can't find the Microsoft Office applications. There we go. And say for instance I'm using Word a fair amount. I can simply left click, drag that down and drop that onto my taskbar, beginning to populate your taskbar with the sort of applications you're going to use on a regular basis. Now, one of the key items of your taskbar is the fact that one, it does give you that one-click ability to launch applications that you use, but more importantly, you can also right-click. Now, once you've right-clicked on an application, in the first instance, it's going to give you the ability to unpin that program, and it's also going to give you the ability to launch that program. But if once you begin using that application, when you right click, it's actually going to start giving you a lot of your most frequently used files. It's a really good way of jumping into applications and files that you've used on a regular basis. And say for instance I was to right click on my file explorer, you can see there that some of my frequent links are showing up immediately. So that's a really quick way of finding or gaining access to applications or files that you might not you might not remember exactly where they are. You can simply right click, and from the list available, it's going to be your top 6 or 7 most frequently used files. That's a really good tip. Let's pop back to the desktop. So let's take a moment just to come down here to the bottom right hand corner, and we can take a look at some of these icons here. We have the speakers, we have the wireless connectivity. You might find that this looks like a little LCD monitor if you're hard cabled in. You've also got your battery available, and then you've got a little flag if there are any PC issues that you need to resolve. What you've also got is a small arrow, and if you were to click that, you've got a whole bunch of other icons available to you as well. So those are the key ones that you're always going to see in the bottom right hand corner, but you will also have the ability to view some of the others which are sitting within this hidden icons window. That now completes this very quick overview.